I want you to listen to me very carefully because, see, you got to understand something. Uh, Owning land, uh, running community or homestead, it's critical that you have your ducks in a row because if you don't, a myriad of things can happen. Uh, Number one, liens can be put on the property. Uh, you can lose your home, your family can lose their home, but in addition to that, um, if saints are on that land as well, and there's a problem from a legal perspective, everybody's in jeopardy. And this is why we talk over and over and over again about just buying land debt free. Buying land debt free and making sure that we're staying out of debt. Making sure that you don't have no car notes, making sure you don't have a mortgage, making sure that you don't have any asset that is attached or that can be confiscated in the event that uh, you run into financial problems. Uh, and this is why we stress these things as well, because see, if you default on the car note, they can come and take the car. If you default on the mortgage, they can come and take the mortgage. But if you have a tax lien as well and you owe taxes, that stuff is up for grabs as well. Any kind of assets when it comes to land, the government, they don't mess around. They want their pound of flesh, and they'll come and they'll take it any way, shape, or form. And this is why it's a coveted rule that you don't get involved in any kind of transactions with people that um, don't know how to handle their funds, let alone going and getting mortgages against land and stuff. If somebody wants to do that individually, that's fine, no problem. But we always tell people across the board, save up, go ahead and park a little trail on the land and spend some time to build your house, whether it's a cabin or whether it's fixing up a double wide, or whether it's building a tiny home, or whether it's building a solid foundation with brick and mortar and stick frame home whatever you want to do, whatever it is that makes you happy. We always recommend that you rough it in the beginning so that as time goes, you ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of debt. Now, me personally, and I digress a little bit, how long should one take if there's an entire community of brethren working together? Um, should they still be shitting in buckets in 5 years? I don't know. I mean, I'm on homestead, and we've all gone through the transition. Uh, uh, should they have adequate homes within 3 to 5 years or 7 years? I don't know. I just know me as an individual, what I've been able to do in the same time frame. So naturally, you would think that if I'm one person and I've been able to accomplish a lot, you would think that a group of people will be able to accomplish more. Would that not make sense? Would that not make sense? But getting back to this issue, um, we have this RUFUS situation where this man is in hock to the feds. He got a federal tax lien. Um, and I'm looking at the documentation because see, nobody's immune and exempt from scrutiny in this day and age. And it looks like this man owes, what is that number? $8,780.17. It has the court case here, it has the docket number. It says where it's at, the filing location. It got all that information on here. This is why we say, make sure, because see, according to this, if this is correct, then that automatically removes him from any kind of position of authority, because that's not the rules according to how Straightway operate. You can't be in a whole bunch of debt and putting saints in these kind of compromising situations. You see, I mean, it's just again and again when you see how people operate, when you start to look at them under a lens, you can see that they're running foul and they're running dirty. Yeah. No integrity, no honor. Um Wicked to the core, vile with their money, cruel with their administration of power, uh out to serve themselves. It's all coming out now. It's all true. Mm, mm, mm. Sad, ain't it? Folks, there's one entity on the face of planet Earth you don't want to jack with, and that is the IRS.